Realme has built a good reputation for offering budget-oriented handsets that can pack a punch. What up guys, Miguel here from Yugatech, and in this video we are checking out our favorite features from one of Realme's latest devices this year, the Realme 11 Pro. The first feature on our list has to be its build. In a very crowded space of consumer electronics, brands like Realme always usually find a way to creatively carve out new design aesthetics for that rectangle we keep with us every day. The Realme 11 Pro 5G is no exception. Our unit is in this sunrise beige colorway and it's quite the looker. We get a tastefully gold aluminum frame that surrounds the device, power buttons and volume rocker on the right side. A punch hole selfie camera can be found embedded under the display at the top center. The display is of the curved variety, but the panel is only curved enough to stray away from unwanted accidental touches. Move over to the rear where most smartphone designs pop, and we are introduced to a nice feeling vegan leather panel. With the absence of glass, this panel can easily repel smudges and fingerprints. Nonetheless, this beige colorway may be the hardest to keep clean without the case. But if you do see yourself having trouble keeping this colorway clean, it's also available in Oasis Green and Astral Black. An orange and gold accented line goes down the middle of the rear panel with false stitching embossed around everything in the center, highlighting symmetry in their design language. We also get polished silver Realme branding on the bottom left, which I do think should have been gold for this colorway. The star here in the rear is that massive circular camera module, also accented gold, that houses the dual camera setup and is accented gold around the main sensor and around the whole module itself. To the left of the main sensor is machining for where the ultra-wide sensor found on the Pro Plus model should be. Speaking of the cameras, our next favorite feature on this list would have to be that 100 megapixel optical image stabilized Pro Light camera sensor. Photos taken on the Realme 11 Pro 5G look great. Realme image processing tends to boost saturation and contrast right out the gate, but overall, photos come out sharp and clear with good detail. Its portrait mode cutouts aren't half bad either, with the inclusion of the 2 megapixel portrait or depth sensor. Just make sure they're smudge-free for optimal results. For selfies, we got a 16 megapixel sensor in front, and in varying lighting conditions, selfies almost always come out very usable, especially for social media use and chats. Videos taken with the main camera can be shot at a max resolution of 4K at 30 frames per second. Shooting at 60 frames per second is possible at 1080p and even 120 frames per second slow motion. What up guys, Miguel here from Yugatech, and this is a main video sample using the Realme 11 Pro, and we're using the main sensor right now, shooting at 4K at 30 frames per second. We are not going to be shooting at 60 because this video project will be exported at 30. On the front-facing side of things, the selfie camera can shoot at a max resolution of 1080p at 30 frames per second. We're now using the selfie camera sensor on the Realme 11 Pro 5G. We're shooting at a resolution of 1080p or full HD resolution at 30 frames per second. In the studio A-roll lighting condition, it don't look bad. There's also an ultra-steady feature that can read your shaky handheld footage in exchange for a max resolution of 1080p and a bit of a crop. One of our next favorite features would have to be the Realme 11 Pro 5G's 120Hz curved vision display. With a full HD Plus resolution and a full coverage of the DCI-P3 color gamut, watching content on this device is fantastic! With a 120Hz refresh rate and a touch sampling rate capable of up to 1260 Hz, gaming on this display has never been more sufficient. The Realme 11 Pro 5G also features dual stereo speakers that offer a substantial soundstage with Dolby Atmos support, perfect for binging video content on your device. Our next feature on this list would have to be the Realme 11 Pro 5G's battery. The Realme 11 Pro 5G features a pretty massive 5000 mAh lithium-ion cell with support for 67-watt SuperVOOC fast charging. It also features wise charging, a software feature that smartly charges your device based on the time you leave it charging. For example, at night, it trickle charges the 11 Pro 5G to 80% to prevent battery bloating. Our PC MarkWork 3.0 battery test resulted in 15 hours and 9 minutes. And in real-world use, we can get it to last for about a full 24-hour day with average use. Our last favorite feature about the Realme 11 Pro 5G would have to be the device's rendition of Realme UI 4 based on Android 13. This iteration of the interface does not change a whole lot of things from previous versions, but software bugs have been close to none on the Realme 11 Pro 5G. No lags or stutters with the interface animations, and overall, it's just very stable. So there we have it. These are our favorite features from the Realme 11 Pro. Are there any features you think we missed that should be on this list? Let us know in the comment section below. And for a more in-depth review at this device, check out our full written review on the Realme 11 Pro 5G on yugatech.com. For promo and pricing details on the Realme 11 Pro 5G, the 8GB of RAM plus 256GB of internal storage configuration goes for 19,999 pesos. Visit Realme Philippines Facebook page for more info. And if you enjoyed this best features video or found it educational or informative, be sure to smack that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit that bell icon so you get notified of our future uploads. Be sure to visit yugatech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this has been Miguel, and I'll see you in the next one.